Hallo, willkommen zurück zu The 100 Line Last Defense Academy. Wir sind tatsächlich wieder in der Last Defense Academy. Und zwar mit unseren neuen Freunden. Yogamu, Kiyoshika, Kuhara und Nozomi. Die sind endlich dabei. Teil unseres schönen Teams. Ach, wie schön. Was auch heißt, ich habe jetzt 13 Stimmen, die ich machen muss. Yay. Naja, passt schon. Und im letzten Teil haben wir einen Commander besiegt und den 30. Tag erreicht. Und damit gab es neue Räume. Darunter das Biolab und der Metal Shop. Die gucken wir später. Denn erst geht's in die Cafeteria. Hallo, Nozomi.
Oh, good morning, Takumi.
Yeah, morning. I still can't make myself believe Nozomi and Karua are different people. They're just too alike.
I have to go. I'll see you later.
Ja, die ist komplett uncomfortable mit mir. If she were Karua, I can't imagine why she'd act so cold towards me. Maybe the fact that I get so awkward around Nozomi is why she's putting distance between us. I can't help it though. Being around her is so confusing. Oh, armer Junge. Oh, noch jemand ist hier.
The carriage that conveyed us here is now stationed in the parking lot on the first floor. It's a wonder the horses pulling it were able to go so fast, and all without ever being seen. We should bring them some hay and water later.
Does she really not know about the bus, how a bus works? Ich mag ihren Umhang mit der Katze drauf. Hier, guck mal, wie süß. Der Katzenumhang. Ach, so ein Weeb. So ein Weeb. So, wo ist der Metal Shop? Nope. Nope. Warum? Nope. Nope. Biolab. Okay, hier ist das Biolab schon mal. Ich denke mal, dann ist das wahrscheinlich der Metal Shop. Hier ist wahrscheinlich der Parking Lot und dann ist hier der Metal Shop. Ne, Strange Room. Ach, da Metal Shop. Okay, gut. Haben wir es rausgefunden. Ist das Rätsel gelöst worden? Unglaublich. Unglaublich. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta go faster, faster, faster. Ach, perfekt. Ab in die Cafeteria und schon mal die Stimmen verbreiten, denn es kommt eine Menge.
Alright, it looks like everyone's here.
Stiff is weird having so many people around all of a sudden.
Then let's hold a killing game and do not be hurt a little.
Whoa, whoa. Don't be so casual about it. Taking life is a serious matter.
If you're going to kill someone, you gotta take your time with it. Really make it mean something for the both of you, you know. Was that supposed to be inspiring? There being more of us could be a good thing, though. The more allies we have, the better we can defend the school.
Allies, huh?
Anyway, I took quite a quick look around the school already. It's basically identical to ours, just like Nigo said. Apart from the huge wall of fire outside, of course. So those are the infamous undying flames. The sight of them fair sets my teeth on edge. You told us a little bit about them on the bus on the way here, but maybe we could get a proper explanation now. What exactly are those flames, Takumi?
Oh yeah! Oh, I'm sorry. I must be such an eyesore. I'll go stand in the corner and try to attract as little attention as possible.
Just like that. We got 4 more people we have to live with. And they're all total weirdos too.
Alle? Findest du? Weiß ja nicht. We certainly have gathered a motley crew of allies, haven't we? It's like one of those yokai picture squads in here.
I'm glad you're back, Takumi. But we still haven't solved the mystery of what happened to Hiroko.
Das stimmt.
My dear brother always tells me not to talk to strangers. And these people are pretty strange, but still.
This is way too many characters to keep track of. Let's hold a killing game and thin out the herd a little.
Those guys from the other academy are kind of weird. Making friends with them might be asking a little too much.
All this time, there was a whole other school out just like ours. You really never know what's gonna happen around here.
I have nothing to say to you, peasant. Tell Nozomi what she wants to know.
You should go ahead and answer Nozomi's question. We are dying to learn more about those flames. Those undying flames in the children of my spine. Could there be some art brought about by demonic blood magic? All we can tell you about the flames is what Sira told us when we first got here.
Those flames, which encircle this entire school, by the way, just keep on burning. They never go out.
Das genau.
Never? That's what I said.
That's what I said.
They don't need fuel, and they can't be extinguished. They'll keep burning on for all eternity. Hence, the undying flame.
Der Name macht Sinn.
Fire that never got out. It sounds like something out of a fairy tale.
I'd never have believed it hadn't been seen with my own eyes. Heck, I'm still having trouble getting my brain to accept it. Perhaps this an advanced form of ninjutsu? Which chakra elements does one combine for such a transformation? The flames are there to help keep the invaders away from Last Defense Academy, right? If that's true, they must be part of the defense system. They're probably being generated somewhere on school grounds. Yeah, maybe. To tell the truth, we don't really understand how it works either. You got him burning outside your defense room too. That's gotta be to protect whatever's there, right? We think so. I tried dousing those ones with a fire extinguisher before, but they sprang up again pretty much right away. It's going to take a lot more than that to get inside. This really brings home how many questions are still unanswered. Seaway said he'd explain everything, but then he disappeared.
And you couldn't convince him to tell you sooner? You truly are useless.
Sorry.
Hey, that wasn't our fault.
Your defenses are a lot beefier than ours. I guess that settles it. This school's the real deal, alright. Yes, it's just like Nigo said.
Second to last defense academy is, well, it's a decoy. Intended to distract the enemy and make them waste their time and resources. There's nothing important here. Humanity's future depends not on the contents of our defense room, but on what's inside the one at the true Last Defense Academy.
Barely. It was a shock to learn we'd been risking our lives to protect a mere decoy.
A shock? It was downright infuriating. The B team is no place for someone of my social standing.
It's not as if the work we did that wasn't important. The invaders took the bait and sent troops to the decoy after all. All those attacks we fought off stopped them from focusing their entire fighting force on this school.
I still say Nigo could have told us that from the beginning.
A lot of the information relating to this war is classified. Maybe you didn't have permission. Even Nigo couldn't defy orders from above. He told us that much himself. Orders from above? They mentioned higher-ups too. Who's really controlling this war?
But now the decoy academy's gone. That means the attacks on this one are gonna get a whole lot worse, right?
Pretty much. They don't gotta decide who to send where anymore. We're all there is.
And there's still like 70 days to go. Oh man, what luck.
I don't know if I can hold out that long.
What's the worst that could happen? Dying? If it's gonna happen anyway, maybe we should get started now. You know, get busy living or get busy dying.
You're all so adorable. The way you freak out over every little thing. The enemy attacks make it worse, but there's more of us too. If we can learn to fight as a team, then... Why fight at all? Why don't we just run? Uh-huh.
If you use the school bus you came in on, we can cover a lot more ground than on foot. We might even be able to drive all the way back to the complex.
You're babbling, sir. A warrior does not desert their post while the enemy still draws breath, and nor does a woman.
Even supposing the bus could cover that kind of distance, none of us know how to get to the Tokyo residential complex from here.
And besides, the future of humanity is at stake here. If we don't defend the invaders, the whole world is done for.
Don't tell me you actually believe all that future of humanity stuff. There's a good chance it's just a story made up to motivate us, you know?
Naturally, we considered that possibility. It was one of the first things we discussed.
In the end, we decided if there were even a chance of it being true, we had no choice but to steel our resolve and do our part for these 100 days. Nozomi was very persuasive. The way she got us fired up, we couldn't help but get on board with it. I didn't really do anything special.
But how can you be so sure? Do you have any grounds or evidence to prove it's true?
You got any grounds or evidence for thinking it's not?
I guess not.
If Sue had been able to tell you more about what's going on, you'd be sure of it too. I think that's the main difference between our two groups, and why our attitudes are so different. Once Nico told us about world death, we knew we couldn't just stand by and let it happen.
World death.
Yes, indeed. Humanity's future prospect without its particular asset would be grim, to say the least. It is, after all, the key to overcoming world death and ensuring a chance for future generations to thrive.
Wait. World death? What's that?
A new prominent term to deal with. This is going to overload my XS-sized brain.
That's starting to make sense now. You never even got that far, huh? It's no wonder you're still going back and forth on whether it's all true, then. You best prepare yourself for a shock.
What do you mean?
According to the information Nico shared with us, world death was the catalyst for this entire war. This is the thing that started it all? More than that, it's also the reason humanity is now confined to the Tokyo residential complex. World death has decimated the human population and forces survivors to take shelter underground. Decimate the population? It's that bad?
Enough with the dramatic bull-up. Just tell us what this world death thing is.
Cried P-Brain. The adults are talking. If we tell you, we don't want any of that, hey, is that really true? What if it's all made up stuff? Do you think you can hold on to that thing of thought without blowing a fuse? Come on, make with the explanation already. That's no way to talk to someone who's about to impart important wisdom. Didn't anyone ever teach you any manners? You inbred little street urchin? What? And your manners aren't any better, you foul-mouthed witch girl. Shut up. Honestly, having to listen to your complaints is making my skin crawl. Spend too much time talking and won't be ready when the enemy's stuck. And if you don't fight the enemy, then they attack, you die. That's so hard to understand. So why do you insist on picking apart everything we say? I stepped in things that would have made better soldiers than you.
She's right. Even ABC gum still has some flavor. It's more resilient than me too.
Can you really blame us for asking questions after getting dragged into this crazy war out of nowhere? That's where you're wrong. We weren't dragged into this. We were chosen as mankind's last hope. Mankind's last hope? Yes, we were chosen to represent humanity in this war. To shoulder these hopes and futures of everyone back home. We are the only ones that can stop our entire species from being wiped out. We don't have a choice in this. We have to fight.
Oh, and you believe that too? Are you sure you haven't just been brainwashed to think it's true?
Again, you make a joke of our resolve. You won't be laughing when my blade has had its way with you.
What about with death? You can just keep throwing that name around like it means something? Or are you actually gonna start explaining things?
You know what? I'm not telling you a thing. Go shove it up the tailpipe of a car you can't afford to insure because you're poor.
Uh-huh.
I can't work with a bunch of impatient, infectual, dull-witted morons like you. There's no point in us telling you anymore.
Kurara, don't be like that. There's no need for us to get involved with these chums, Nozomi. We can win this war on our own just fine.
I can't believe we waste our food on you peasants. We'd have been better off letting you shrivel up and using you as invader bait. Oh, you act like a big shot, but this is our school, you know. We were here first.
Yeah, we opened up this place to you after yours went kaput. If it weren't for us, you'd have nowhere to be right now.
We could say the same for you. You and the school would have been toast if we hadn't helped you out in that battle yesterday.
Don't get smart with me, pretty boy. I'll murderize you.
Ouch. Don't mangle murder like that. That word deserves to be treated with respect.
It's no surprise these peasants can't speak properly. They don't show the slightest sign that they've taken anything on board.
Oh toll, richtiger Kampf jetzt zwischen den beiden Gruppierungen.
Poverty must have dulled their wits to the point they can't even hold a conversation.
Well, excuse the heck out of me. I'd rather be poor than an absolutely rotten human being.
Seriously, what's the big idea showing up out of nowhere and acting like you've got the right to boss us around?
You've made it obvious you lack the experience and expertise to defend the school on your own. It's only natural that we step in to superintend.
You know what would help relieve some of this tension? A killing game!
Oh, if you want to try to escape, be my guest. I'm gonna come after you, though. The thrill of the chase. I wonder how far you'd get if I amputated your legs first.
Watch it, man. I may not hit girls, but I won't hold back against another guy.
Killing game? Anyone? That's all I ask.
Der Rumi. Versuch's mal wieder. Finde ich gut. Sie bleibt hartnäckig. Oh, that's enough. You all need to calm down.
Takumi's right. We won't get anywhere if we don't work together.
Wake up and smell the roofies, Nozomi. That dreadnought last deadbeat's as bad as the rest of them. The moment your back is turned, he'll spike your drink and take you back to his room to have his way with you.
I'd never do anything like that. For I really wouldn't. You know that, right?
Please, everyone. We shouldn't be fighting among ourselves. Why can't we be friends?
Friends? With these guys? Don't make me laugh.
Befriending these cosplay convention rejects certainly is asking a lot from normal people like us.
How dare you, sir? I'll not let you insult the light. Choose your fate. Face the judgment of the holy Jumanji sword, or repent and die by your own hand. I demand satisfaction.
Satisfaction my ass. I may be a jerk, but he's our jerk. Ach, immer.
I've had just about all I can stand for your loathsome researches. We're done here. Come on, Nozomi.
But...
Yeah, get lost. See if we care. If I never see your dumb face again, it'll be too soon.
Alright. Trying to press the issue now will only make things worse. It would be nice if we could talk more tomorrow, though.
The team from the second campus left with their heads held high. They were barely out the door before the others started venting their feelings.
What's with those guys? Are we really going to have to spend the rest of the 100 days with people like that?
I agree. The attitude is positively sickening. Like you want to talk.
You brought back some interesting friends with you, Takumi.
So this is my fault? I know I've got nowhere to contribute to discussion, but what do you think that Walt Deathmill mentioned is? I'm really curious now.
Don't sweat it. Don't even think about it. It's all mind games. They're just trying to get inside your heads.
Damn it. Still feel like I want to say something. I think I'll go back to my room and cool off.
I guess I'll do that too.
No killing game, Dad? Nah, maybe next time.
Cool, alle gehen. Takemaru, Gaku, and Tsubasa left the room. I didn't have the heart to stop them. The tension was already dangerously close to the breaking point.
Well, that could have gone better. I never expected everyone to turn on each other like that.
Same here. It's not going to be easy getting them to work together.
If Sirei or Hiroka were here, they'd know what to do. But it's no use wishing things were different. We need to think of a way to solve this problem on our own way.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I need some time alone to think. Aww. Eito and I parted ways and head back to my room. Ja, das lief gut heute. After the disaster of a meeting, it's hard to imagine ever reconciling the two groups. There's got to be some way. Maybe we just need more time? Come to think of it, some new rooms were unlocked today, weren't they? I think I'll go take a look at them. I could use something to take my mind off all things. It's the metal shop on the first floor and the biolab on the second, right? Okay, da sind alle im Zimmer. Da sind 3 von den anderen drinne, toll. Und da sind... Oh nein, das kann nicht gut ausgehen. Das kann nicht gut enden. Oh no. Ich sag's nochmal. Oh no. This isn't quite what I was expecting from a metal shop. A classroom. It's more like something you'd find in a military base. There were all kinds of deadly looking weapons lined up. And the air is thick with the smell of metal shavings and gunpowder. Oh, and... she's here too.
I only wish we had a magic circle to contain you, Sir Takumi. Then I could easily cut you down the moment you try anything indecent.
I don't think she's pretending not to know me. Kawa could never have put on an act this convincing. Is she really not Kawa? Or maybe she lost her memory.
Look out, Nozomi! That perf is waiting for a chance to pounce on you and lap up your saliva.
Ah, so it's like the yokai Yamamichi that steals its victim's life force by sucking in their breath, except with saliva. The holy Jumanji sword and I will strike him down.
I keep telling you, I'd never do anything like that. Ja, sie glaubt mir auch nicht. Darn it. She's more cautious of me than ever now. At this rate, I'll never get to talk to her. What am I still supposed to do here? We can make traps here. I should try it out sometime.
Ah, the way the air smells in here really puts me at ease.
Seriously? You like this? With all this metal and gunpowder and everything?
I know. It's not exactly a aroma one would associate with a sophisticated lady like myself. But the old Suzukis actually rose to prominence thanks to our involvement with the weapons development.
Weapons development? Like guns and stuff?
In the beginning, our family name was just Suzuki. We were small-time arms engineers and gun runners. We grew the business little by little from there, expanding our reach until it encompassed all aspects of life in this Tokyo residential complex. That gave us the necessary prestige to evolve from Suzuki to O Suzuki, and the rest is history.
Is that how names got changed?
Workshops like this are just as integral to our family's identity as the swanky mansion where we live today. This industrial atmosphere is baked right into my DNA. Being here is like returning to my natural habitat.
Okay, I guess that makes sense.
Ah, it seems so only fitting that this should be the place where I write a new chapter in our family's illustrious history.
Oh, mein PC ist ausgegangen. Zumindest die eine Seite. Warte kurz. Mein Hals wird trocken.
I'll create weapons the likes of which the world has never seen, and eradicate those pesky invaders once and for all.
Oh, der ist schön. Ich mag den Spruch. Trap development has been unlocked. You can access it during your free time.
The invaders will rue the day they crossed an O Suzuki.
Man, I'm glad she's on our side. She is on our side, right?
Maybe you should tell that to those friends of yours, too. Getting my bad side is not a good idea. If they all commit seppuku 3 times in quick succession, I might forgive them for their insolence.
Again with the ritual suicide demands. I'm still not sure how doing it more than once is supposed to work. Okay, das ist gleich geblieben alles. Gut. Dann gehen wir im nächsten Part zum Biolab, denn meine Stimme stirbt gerade ein bisschen. Und ich habe noch ein paar Sachen zu tun heute. So, das war's dann auch. Bis nächstes Mal dann. Genau. Nein. Genau. Hier. Perfekt. Ciao.